welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. And the Volunteers will kick this away, start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Gators offense comes on the field first today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And who's going to score on the pick 6? Touchdown, Tennessee.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but they take it into the end zone. They're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Back to throw. It's Lagway. The pass rush closing in. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Gators looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Well, when the dust settles and the games are over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they get the ball into the end zone or they have to settle for 3?
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off.
He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Tennessee Volunteers offense gets their first crack now. Well, each defense, Kirk, relying on an elite corner as they try to shut down the passing games. Both guys have skills, and they have the swag to go with it.
Yeah, Chris, I think that's the point. Yeah, they have the skills, they have the size, the speed, but I think it's the instincts, just the natural ability to find the football and be able to come up with plays that help their defense get the ball back to their own offense that really separate these two.
And the run moves the ball up to the 33. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking for some space. It's Selden. That picks up a first down. We'll spot it at the 39.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind them. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about.
On the junior gets home making a sack there.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack sets up a third down play. Back to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice...
Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, fouls. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. And the quarterback just sneaks it. The Gators are going to keep this drive rolling. The back's got it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. The first down, pick up, tackle at the 45.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Receiver makes the grab.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Catch made on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost...
He gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. So we're all tied up after that one, Kirk. A potential shootout on our hands here.
Yeah, the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Automatic in the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the running back. Running with purpose. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Gators offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game, who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw, just having a dream performance.
He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. And the Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a run. Running back's got it. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, it's the consistency in this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Walls will have to kick it away, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching it downfield. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Back to pass. It's Lagway. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. Dropping back. It's leg way. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yard.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. The catch is made inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. The Gators looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Fourth and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Florida. This offense cannot be stopped.
Boy, do I love watching this guy play the game. You know, you get caught up in his ability to throw the football, but you get into a situation where it's fourth down and goal. I love that his legs are a threat. This time he finds his way into the end zone for 6 points.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? That's caught. It's Webb. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he lobs it deep down the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. The offense really clicking here. To the air, it's Ayamaleva. Here's a target, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Great play by the defender of knocking the ball away to give his defense a chance to recover the football. Man, the quarterback has to have that internal clock, that situational awareness, pocket awareness, kind of feel the pressure, and most importantly, when you feel it, take care of the football.
Off the play fake on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Ayamaleva. Defense is coming after him. They pressure him and couldn't get a throw away, and that'll be the final play of the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been a clinic in fundamental defensive football. Both teams have been relentless and ball hawking, refusing to give an inch. This is the kind of slugfest that real football fans love. Crushing tackles and dudes flying into gaps and passing lanes. A testament to the discipline both of these teams have shown. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Dropping back, it's Ayamaleva. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's got his man open downfield. They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. They attack the deep middle of this defense, come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to throw it again. And he finds his tight end for the catch. The ball is loose. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there. And the Vols come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Florida 42, Tennessee 28.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. There's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And the Gators begin a new series here. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. He'll ride the back again here. Good enough for first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Gators will try to keep this drive moving.
Let's go.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? To start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes the handoff. It's Selden. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. He hands it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Second down after that previous play. To the air. It's Ayamaleva. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep shot caught out of the 15. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later.
You're on for the extra point.
Point after, up and good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Direct snap to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's third down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense?
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll kick it away here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking to throw. It's Ayamaleva. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The Vols will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Just trying to get rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Looking to throw again. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down play coming up. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Lagway. Quick completion to the tight end. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Gators will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. They'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's caught downfield. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. And now they'll just clock it to freeze the time.
It's now 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And he'll set up to throw. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Under a minute to play here. The obvious tactic, just take a knee and see this game out. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against